Listen here, you hypocrites and sycophants. Book It is the best in the world at what we do.
Welcome to Book It, a wrestling podcast where we book and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, Hi-Fi Mike, and today I have your GMs Damone, D-Money Allen.
I'm your Book It Boy of the Year.
Prime time, Travie T.
There's I in between.
I'm Mike's best friend.
And Lil Fudge.
I'm alive.
I'm still trying to figure out what episode it was that I actually got the intro down the way that we have it now. I'm only on episode 10.
Oh, Mike's binging Book It for those.
I didn't listen to any today, but I am binging old Book It episodes, so I'm gonna know everybody's booking decisions. And let me tell you,
Receipts.
some of them are terrible.
I'm about to go back and listen to it now.
The first few episodes were they were good, they were great and all. But there were some booking decisions that flew right over my head.
Yeah, because you were probably asleep.
No. I didn't fall asleep until at least episode 9.
Okay, glad to know.
I only know that because I think the next episode, or 8 or 9, and the next episode, Travis made a joke about it. But that was when we couldn't see each other. So, you know.
No. So you were falling asleep when we didn't know.
Yeah, duh. Because there was once upon a time we couldn't see each other.
Bro, the growth of this show is crazy. Now I'm thinking about we really used to do this off Skype with no vision.
OBS.
Yeah, like there was a lot that went into it.
Anytime my computer.
We were on a different network. How did we
leave?
leave with all our IP?
It was ours to begin with, and we were the redheaded stepchild. I learned that.
Okay.
They didn't want us on.
Sorry, Raul.
Sorry, Raul. Hashtag sorry, Raul.
Fuck that.
Oh,
fuck you, Raul.
I should have wrote down all the hashtags. Travis, we kept coming up with hashtags like every episode. There was a new hashtag.
You should write them all down and make merch.
I have to go back. I know we haven't brought
so corporate. I hate it.
Jesus Harold Christ hasn't been on the show in a while.
Jesus Harold Christ.
I forgot about that.
Oh, but yeah, I'm only on episode 10, so there's plenty more to dig up.
Which you can find at t13media.com.
I was gonna say also, Mike's gonna make me binge watch this, and I'm gonna go download all the episodes and make a clip show. So
I was gonna do a clip show, but we can
collaborate. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, so one day you might get a clip show from us because we'll be lazy and be like, let's just put a clip show out. Actually, won't be lazy because it'll take us.
That sounds like more work.
Time. It sounds like more work than.
Well, we'll put the work in, and then we'll have it in our back pocket.
You remember, like when we said we were gonna take a bunch of episodes and put them in the can, so we would do that. Have that? We never did. We promised people we were going. We also promised a Women's Revolution Part 3, which we still haven't done. It's coming, I promise.
Well, we can't do it without Kevin.
We'll see.
That was the thing. It was Kevin's gimmick.
We can just take clips of her from before.
Oh my God! Please, yes. Please, yes.
Just splice her in.
We also did there was also a lot of booking of Velveteen Dream in those early episodos.
Oh, rip.
And you guys pushed him. You pushed him to the moon, and we all wanted him to be.
Who was more overpushed in my booking, Velveteen Dream or Kaya March?
Up to episode 10, it was Velveteen Dream. Kaya March we did not book her yet.
Yeah,
she was on episode I think 9 or 10 for the first Women's Revolution. Before she actually became a part of the show. But anyways, we're done reminiscing about the past. I just wanted to bring that up because that's what I've been listening to. So this week we're going to do a best finisher tournament, which I'm surprised we haven't done already. So we're going to go ahead, and the way this works here at T13 Media is under Travie T rules. What that means is we can't all just blurt out a whole bunch of shit like we used to in the past. What we do is we all get X amount. We put whoever we want in, and then they get voted on.
We randomize them. They go head to head until there's one final winner.
Yeah, I don't have to explain the tournament rules nearly as much as you have to go on Debatable. So, all right,
started. So I'm assuming we're gonna break this up because how many do we get? 8.
Yeah.
So instead of just running off 8 in a row, do 4 and then like run it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want to do it? You want to randomize the order since we all know each other, or we all know enough about this topic?
Yeah, I can randomize the order.
I got it right here. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna go last.
It'll go Damone, me, John, Mike.
That's basically almost how I had it. So
I know. I realized that after I started talking. Okay. So you want to do Snake? You want to do 4 and then Mike Snakes?
Yeah.
Okay. So Damone.
So my first one is going to be the pedigree.
Of course.
Yeah, because it takes. Hey, honestly, he hit somebody with the pedigree and waited like 98 seconds before putting the pin on them, and still won the match. Like,
it's goated. The RKO.
Oh, that's a dub.
This one's for Kenny. The CM Punk's GTS.
I don't know why you have to put CM Punk. Is the same move when Kenta does it.
It's the same move, but I'm being specific. I want specific. I don't want you to just say spear. I want whose fucking spear.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't. Yeah. I wasn't
discussed I'm gonna
beforehand.
do Big Show Starship Pain from the Indies.
Who told Damone he can start making demands?
Right. Who the fuck are you? We were gonna let you vote 12 minutes ago.
Whoa there, Travis. You want to watch that?
Yeah. He got his ancestry today, and he got wild. And then my fourth one's gonna be the 5-star Frog Splash.
Oh, that's a dub.
RVD.
5-star is
5-star.
That specifies RVD.
Okay.
Okay.
He about put RBG.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's me. So first of all, I'm gonna go with the deadliest finisher in the game, the 619.
Booyaka.
That's Rey Mysterio. Next, I'm gonna go with the most protected finisher in the game, the Razor's Edge.
Dope. He wouldn't do it if he wasn't gonna win.
Mm-hmm. Why is there a D in Razors?
Oh, you know what's funny about that?
Hernandez's is better.
The border toss.
Yeah, he did. I actually do like Hernandez's better now that I think of it. People sold it better.
What, Mike?
I think we mentioned that early on in one of the Bucket episodes that he doesn't. But I actually now I'm thinking about it. That may have been a different show. Never mind.
Well, we talk about that a lot. We have made that joke multiple times.
I don't remember when I listened to it. I was also listening to. I've been listening to Jeff Jarrett's podcast, which I'll be honest, I've turned a whole new light on Jeff Jarrett.
Really? I'm getting into it.
I didn't like the same way as Jeff.
I didn't like Jeff Jarrett, and then I started listening to his podcast. I'm like, damn, I actually really like Jeff Jarrett.
Well, he's good at selling, so. Well, and if you want to buy some gold, he knows where you can get it.
I've got 2 more. There's no E.
Yep.
Oh, I was thinking like the Ramones.
I'm gonna go with the spear from Roman Reigns. Also, so putting this out there, technically somebody could still put like the spear from Goldberg or the spear from.
Yes.
Okay.
You could choose a different spear, if you wanted to.
All right,
I don't know why you would pick Edge's spear, but
he's just about to name all the spears now.
I'm about to pick Edge's spear. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna go with the Sweet Chin Music.
You mean Dolph Ziggler's Sweet Chin Music?
I almost put the zigzag in here just to take it from you.
I got some good shit, so don't even worry. If you did that, I wouldn't even be mad. I'm calm, cool, collected tonight.
Yeah, until the Sweet Chin Music beats the zigzag, and you're like,
oh, Yeah, I'll commit crimes then. All
This
right.
isn't wrestling. You can't commit felonies.
He's over here. He just malfunctions if that happens.
Is it my go?
It's your go.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to start with the GOAT, let's say the secondary GOAT's finisher, the end of days. Baron Corbin's end of days, that is.
Is there another one?
I'm just fucking with you.
It's Baron. Who's Baron?
Well, first of all, it's clear I just pressed a V instead of a B. I'm
You
not
deleted
looking
it
at
and
the
re-put
screen.
the V in, so I was confused.
He said it
Then
with
that
his
was
chest.
an accident.
The backstabber from Carlito. I know it
Nope.
kind of got like watered down, but it was a sick ass move when it was first invented.
This is a really good move.
And that same sentiment comment goes towards the Canadian Destroyer, my third pick.
I was gonna put that in. I'm assuming P.D. Williams.
Yeah, fuck Adam Cole. I actually do like Adam Cole, but not that much. Not like that. And then
Little Papa Pump.
I'm gonna do the Samoan Spike.
Dope. Samoan Spike
Thank
is
you.
dope.
I was about
I've seen the Samoan Spike on both lists. I've seen the Samoan Spike for best finisher, and I've also seen it on lists for worst finisher.
Yeah, that's because people are fried. They said it looks fake, and I'm like, let me tape my thumb up so it's a literal cast and spike you in the fucking throat with it.
Right.
It's
It's just gonna hurt.
and half of a finisher is how well your opponent sells it anyway, and everybody sold it fantastically for him.
Right.
So like, who cares?
And yeah, and even if you look at it from like a purely like would it hurt at
Would
like,
the super
so
kick? No.
it would still hurt. Like if I take my thumb and jam it into your throat, even if it's untaped, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Okay. My turn then.
Yep.
Let's go with the X Factor.
Oh my god.
Like,
Mike.
I forget. Have we gotten to the point where you say X-Pac's your favorite wrestler of all time?
That was like episode 1. So
That was very, very early.
episode, and I didn't say he was my favorite wrestler.
Yeah,
of all
he was the
time.
favorite wrestler of the clique.
I thought you said he
No,
was the
Triple H
GOAT.
was my favorite wrestler. It was Triple H, RVD, and X-Pac.
That's such a strange.
I say he's
Yeah.
a goat as a joke.
I was say I knew it was I knew
That was a
the
bit.
the Xbox being your favorite was like a bastardization of the original joke.
Right. I'm gonna go with The Last Ride.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
It's my favorite power bomb. My top 3 power bombs, just for everybody listening at home that wants to know: Last Ride, Jackknife, Batista bomb. Top
Why don't
3.
you just save it for?
I like pop.
Right.
I'm not putting those in.
Someone
Pop-up
might be putting one of those in.
Last Ride is goated powerbomb, though. I agree on that.
I'm gonna go with. I know John's gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with Eddie's Frog Splash.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. I hope they go against each other.
I know I
Splash
spelled
or
that wrong,
splash.
but I'm not gonna go back to spell right now. And for my last one, I'm gonna go with the Stunner.
I was say I'm surprised you didn't pick the stunner and the leg drop.
I'm assuming
I'm
the
not gonna
Stone
go
Cold
with
Stunner.
Yeah.
You don't. It's not your last one. You're snaking.
Oh.
You got 4 more, motherfucker.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go with the AA.
Okay, fair.
I still in my head call it the FU.
I do too. I don't like.
no,
the
I
AA.
do too.
W.
I'm gonna go with the. We go with Kane's choke slam.
Okay.
Big Show had the worst choke slam, by the way.
You're not wrong.
Drop to the knees choke slam. I didn't like that.
Remember when Kane had the drop to the knees power bomb, and that was his finisher for a hot minute?
No, I don't remember that. That's probably back before I was watching
It
wrestling.
was when he was still masked.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of masked Kane stuff.
So I'm gonna go with.
This is about to be dumb. It's gonna be like our troops roll up
No,
or something.
nope. It's gonna be the fucking Santino Morella Cobra.
No.
No.
I'm gonna go. Wow, that's number 2 on this list. the Cobra. No, I'm gonna go with the Rock Bottom.
Okay.
Wow, that's at least you didn't know the People's Elbow.
The Rock Bottom's a good finisher.
So what do we got? Do I got one more?
You got one more.
I'm gonna go with the Diamond Cutter.
Okay. It's different than the RKO. They're different moves. Okay, John,
John,
it's on
your
you.
next four.
All right. I'll start with the 054.
I don't know what that is.
Mustafa Ali's reverse 450. I will go with the Swanton Bomb.
That's the one I was looking at. I was like, I know he's gonna go with that, but so I'm not gonna take it.
Of course, I'm going to go next with the Zigzag. Least protected but coolest finisher.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the Ziggle Wiggle.
If only, that's not the finisher, that's the opener. That's the appetizer. And then this one's going to be unpopular, and I know it's going to get washed round one, and this is going to be the quote-unquote fried pick. And I know the internet hates this one, but fuck them. I'm going with Starship Pain.
Who is that?
John Morrison.
I know we'll get into it with my issue with that move.
We will, and I'm going to point out why that's bullshit. Somebody tweeted something and everybody ran with it. That's not true. It's slander, and I will not put up with it. It's fake news.
Did you guys know that the Judas Effect has never been kicked out of?
I'm not surprised.
That's probably in his contract
So we're picking a
that
whole
he
lot
wrote.
I still don't like it as a finisher.
We have a whole
All
lot
right.
of WWE.
Is it my turn? Well,
Yeah.
that's because they're the main game. I don't like
They've run the
I know,
industry
but
for
this move has been used in the WB, but it wasn't used as a finisher. It was used before he got to WB as a finisher. I'm gonna go with the Lion Salt.
okay.
Next up, I'm gonna go with Goldberg Spear.
Was that a finisher or a signature?
Well,
He
his
finished
finisher is a
matches with it.
jackhammer. No,
He finished
matches with it, though.
spear, and then he would jackhammer, and then finish it with the jackhammer.
So it doesn't count. Is that what you're
No,
telling me?
I would say it's a signature, but
yeah, I would say
I
it's
really don't. That it's
I would
not
say
a-
I would say it's a signature, not a finisher, because I don't think he ever finished the match with the spear. Because
Okay.
it was always spear, do the like, I don't even know what
The
the hell they
jumpy
call
thing?
it, the jumpy thing, and then
the
jackhammer.
taunt. Yeah,
Okay. Then I will go with.
Could
This
just
is
go with the jackhammer.
I don't want to go with the jackhammer. I don't like that.
The jackhammer doesn't look bad. It's like he has two moves and he can do them.
When he does the two moves, he does look really
They
good.
look good.
It's just he can't do more than those two moves.
I'm
Safely.
gonna go. I'm
He
gonna
can
go
do,
with
he can do a
the.
super kick.
God damn it! I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I was about to say I'm going to go with the Canadian Destroyer, aka Goldberg Super Kick. No, but I'm gonna go with the. Ironic enough, I'm gonna go with the sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
The Rocks was better.
You're fried.
You're fried. The
Get
Rock's
the fuck.
The Rock
The Rock
kind of
was
did
terrible.
the worst version of like the moves that weren't his. He did the worst versions of them.
I
I
like
mean,
his
his moves
sharpshooter
aren't that
better.
good
It was
either.
more emphatic.
It wasn't. It looked you looked like you didn't hurt at all.
Surprised we haven't got a figure 4 in here.
I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins Phoenix Splash.
Mm,
It'd be yeah.
I'm mad that I can spell Phoenix.
I was about to say that. I was like, of all the words that he can't spell, Phoenix is the one he got right.
Because I spelled it wrong for so long.
Me
and I
too.
knew it was wrong. So this time I was like, I know it.
Again, I have to ask: is that a finisher?
Yes, he finished matches with it.
Okay.
Yes. He used it when he was a heel too, and I hated that. It's the worst. Shit, this is hard.
There's so many. The curb stomp, the
Curb stomp would be a signature, wouldn't it?
No, he's
No,
finished matches with it.
That's his
He's finished
finisher.
many matches with that.
I mean, there's still a figure 4.
I don't want that one. I'm gonna take the ankle lock from Kurt Angle.
Oh, that's a dub.
That's a good one.
I looked at that. That's what I was thinking about.
Because I feel like we got a good mix of flying and like random impact
Slams.
moves, but not a lot of.
I have a suggestion. I don't know if
Submissions.
you want to take it, but just to throw it out there, I think this one's underrated. CM Punk's Anaconda Vice.
Mm.
I like his ECW moveset better than his like main event moveset.
Ugh.
It's Damone's turn, so if Damone wants to take it, you can take it.
I'm not.
Nobody
I'm gonna
did
go.
the coup de grace, man.
I'm gonna go with One Winged Angel, and I'm calling it winged
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
because that's how he says it.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No, he
but
doesn't.
either it's
He says
wrong.
winged.
Oh, and I.
You heard a dumb commentator call it the one winged angel. He calls it the one winged angel.
I
You're
think
wrong.
confirmed Damone has been calling it that since episode 8.
And I'm gonna
Dumb.
keep calling it that. The Styles Clash.
Ooh, yeah.
I almost did the one winged angel though because it is super protected.
It is. The Black Arrow from Pac. Specifically the Bastard Pac.
So that's the Phoenix Splash, right?
The like spin
The
Yeah.
Green Arrow?
wasn't it the Red Arrow before?
Yeah,
You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the Black Arrow.
but it's the same
Um,
thing, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then for my last one,
Ronda Rousey's armbar.
I almost wanted to do the F5,
Honestly,
but
L.
honestly, it is definitely a devastating finisher.
I was gonna put the F5 too, but I figured John would throw a fit.
I mean,
So I
it's,
slipped off.
it's not going to get my vote, but
I'm gonna go with
I really wish I was voting in this.
Sister Abigail.
Ooh, okay.
I was stuck between that one and the F5, and there's one more, and the Jackknife Powerbomb. Fuck, no, there's no clothesline from Hell. Actually, take Black.
Oh yeah,
take Black
clothesline.
Arrow out. Take Black Arrow out and put clothesline from Hell.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was in my mind after I did my first 4. I was like, okay, I got to put clothesline in from Hell in there. And then once I got to my picks, I had forgotten all the moves I had lined up.
Is
So I
that
was
Kane?
scrambling. JBL.
It's JBL.
we need to have a. I need to replace one of my picks with Sabu's triple jump moonsault.
Which one? Starship Pain.
One.
Oh no, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm just
No.
moving. I do love that move, but Sabu fucked it up every time.
Well, you might as well put it in there. Starship Pain's in there.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's not true. And we're going to discuss that with the bracket. That is a fib. And
It's a fib.
it's fake. It's
You are
absolute
fibbing,
cap.
sir.
Absolute cap. Does not deserve the credence it got.
Okay, right, everyone good?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Everybody locked in then.
Yep.
All right. Every day we shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and. All right. Round 1. P.D. Williams Canadian Destroyer versus the Last Ride by
Oh, damn,
Undertaker.
it's already hard.
I'm gonna go with the Canadian Destroyer because I would argue the Last Ride is an Undertaker's best finisher, so I'm gonna go with Canadian Destroyer.
I would argue that you're wrong. The Last Ride is Undertaker's best finisher. And the Canadian Destroyer has been bastardized so much, and I think that plays a part in this.
That's not P.D. Williams' fault because we're talking about specifically his. We're not talking about Adam Cole's or any of the other wrestlers that you did.
I think that It's just overdone. I'm going with Last Ride.
And technically, Panama Sunrise is an entirely different move.
I didn't say that was. I'm saying that
No, I'm
Canadian
saying
destroyers
with-
get used like they're fucking.
I'm saying John. Saying
Oh.
I'm saying he's one of many people who use the same movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, John.
Also, I didn't know that Dustin Rhodes uses a Canadian destroyer.
Does he?
According to this list, excuse me.
That's
by the way.
unhinged. But I'm gonna vote Canadian Destroyer. I just think it's more impressive. I do agree with Travis that Last Ride is Undertaker's best finisher, but I think Canadian Destroyer is better than all his finishers. So
Okay. All right. The X Factor versus Rey Mysterio 619. John,
I'm going 619. X Factor shouldn't even be on this list.
you're wrong.
It's like a shitty Edge-O-Matic, which is already like Edge's like 20th best move.
Well,
So,
seeing as he did the X Factor before that.
I mean, but Edge-O-Matic was
So-
better. So
No.
We're not talking about his. We're talking about X Factor.
I know, but I'm just
The
saying.
X Factor was
it's a
fun.
bad
Get out of here,
version.
man.
But I think that's bullshit. I think we should be able to bring up the fact that if someone did it better, or if it's being used all over the place by a million people,
I would say, especially if someone did it better, then I would say that.
I don't
would
think he
hurt
did it
you.
better.
you can't. I don't think that you should be able to. If we're allowed to bring in outside use of it, it shouldn't be. What's the word I'm looking for? Pigeonholed into if they did it better.
Who are you talking to?
Damone.
Oh.
I'm saying if you're making an argument for one over the other, if someone else did the move better, and you put this specific version of it in, then I think that hurts you. Your argument.
Okay.
Because if that's the case, because then I could have just said spear, and that encompasses all spears, and
I get what you're
You know what
saying.
I mean?
I'm just. I don't know. We'll be there. Go ahead. Is it my vote?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's on
sure.
you.
Oh, it's 619, the deadliest finisher in the game.
It's 619. Like I don't know if X Pac
Mike was
ever
giving
won a
the vote
match
for
with
the
him.
X Factor.
Why don't you put 3 instead of 2?
Dirty.
Oh, because it was originally. I'm trying this. It's new. We've never done it this
I
way
know.
before.
I kind of like it. I kind of like being able to see like
Yeah, I
how
like that
the
too.
votes went through. All right. Kane's chokeslam
All right.
versus Simone Spike.
I know. I'm getting there.
There was a lot of
Chokeslam.
silence.
Cage chokeslam or Samoan Spike? Damone.
The Samoan Spike.
It's the Simone Spike.
And it's the Samoan Spike.
Damn.
Sweet.
Samoan Spike is a dope finisher.
You got to put
We,
the
we
zero.
are an Umaga Stan group.
We are.
All right, so the sharpshooter or the Randy Orton's RKO? John.
I'm going to go with Randy Orton's RKO by a lot. I mean, if there was a Rock sharpshooter, it would be a conversation. But RKO is goated. Can't even dispute that.
Travis.
This is actually not that easy for me, to be honest with you. I think as much as shit as I give Bret Hart, I think that the sharpshooter is top 3 or 4 best submission finishers of all time. RKO's up there though. I'm gonna go just to tie it up. I'm gonna go with sharpshooter.
Cringe.
I'm gonna go with the RKO because there's less setup. Because you can just hit it out of you can literally.
I'm
you can hit it out
not
of
mad
nowhere.
at that.
And that made Randy's career what it was, too. I feel like if he had any other finisher, he wouldn't be what he is.
Remember
Yeah,
when
I
he had
know.
the overdrive?
Yeah, nobody gave a shit about Orton when he did the overdrive.
It was a terrible finish. Like I don't even know how it's supposed to hurt. I'm surprised MVP got away with using it for so long.
I actually liked it when MVP did it. Just I don't know. It just feels like something MVP would do.
MVP's was terrible compared to Randy Orton.
It was,
It's
but
a
it made
terrible
sense.
move in general.
No, it's a
But-
great move. You
No,
know
it's
why?
not.
DDP did it first. The setup and everything. So
Wow, he stole the overdrive and the RKO from DDP.
he stole the RKO from DDP
That's not what we were talking about.
and the setup. That's what
It's
I was
not-
paying. That's what I
this-
was talking about.
We were talking about the overdrive.
All right. Well, I was. We're not talking about the overdrive. It was.
We were.
We were having a conversation about the
All right. Well, the overdrive is not on this list.
good because it's terrible.
The Stunner by Stone Cold Steve Austin, or Styles Clash, AJ Styles.
By the way, a stunner is a cutter, according to Mike.
The Stunner is a stunner, but in my booking, I used it as a cutter because they're similar, and I needed a fucking hook.
Can't just be Big Star versus Big Star.
No, it couldn't because I didn't build DDP up to be that big of a star.
Is it Snake in my way or?
I don't know who went last. I'll be honest.
Did I vote first on R? Yeah, I voted first on RKO. My bad.
I'm gonna go with the stunner because you can hit it on anybody.
It's the stunner by a lot.
Yeah, it's a stunner by a lot. AJ Styles has a lot better moves in the Styles Clash.
And sometimes he struggles. Like on big guys, he can't hit it.
He
Also, he had to give
Fosbury
it up.
flops better. Yeah.
He had to give it up for in his old age. So
the Sweet Chin Music
ooh,
or the Sister Abigail.
this is so hard.
John.
I'm going to go Sweet Chin Music.
This is hard. I'm gonna go Sister Abigail.
I hate you. I know you did just the tie.
Yes, I did because I can't. This is too difficult.
I'm gonna go with Sweet Chin Music.
I knew the Boomer and Damone would prevail.
It's again, you can just hit it from anywhere. Like Bray stopped using it as his primary finisher.
He
Where
changed
Sean
characters.
always,
Get the fuck out of here.
I understand that, but Sean always used Sweet Chin.
Sean was always the same person.
Sweet
been
Chin
the same
Music
character
Also, is way
since
more
he was-
iconic and had a bigger cultural impact.
That's fair. Shawn Michaels has been wrestling since fucking the 80s.
Also,
Bray Wyatt's not been here for 10 years. Stop this.
Well,
Stop
Bray
the
Wyatt
cap.
almost been in on the main roster
Almost.
for 10 years, like 8 years, and he hasn't gotten that move to anywhere near that point.
I'm sorry. I love you.
That's fine, and that's all well and good, but I
It's
don't
an
know, man.
iconic. It's an iconic moment with that move.
Also, wrestling is theater. It's literally theater. So the theatrics in a finishing move is good. It shouldn't be every move doesn't have to be just out of nowhere.
but Sean also has the theatrics too.
He does.
Oh,
When he
it.
tunes-
I
when he
know.
tunes up the band.
I just want to put that out there because it's the second time that a move has been disqualified because the theatrics or the setup.
Right. I don't think that should be a factor against it. All right. The Lion Salt or the One Winged Angel?
This is the Battle of Winnipeg.
Damone.
I'm gonna go with the one-winged angel.
He said it right that time, or I
Yeah,
can't. I couldn't tell.
he did.
I did.
Travis.
It's the Lion Salt.
Let's go, Lion Salt.
Let's go.
Honestly, I think you're
better than
both fucking-
Jericho's
I think
other
I-
moves by far.
I-
Lion Salt
I
is
don't-
fast.
I'll be honest. I think you're both wrong.
Well,
but
good thing you're not voting.
I'm not voting, but we're gonna have to redo this one day where I can vote.
Boomer.
He's gonna run this whole episode back.
Run it back.
But no. What the Lion Salt is one of Jericho's best moves of all time.
I agree with that.
No
so
one who
far.
does that now. Like no
think
one
the-
does it.
I think the Lion Tamer was better.
I agree.
The Lion Tamer is the Walls of Jericho with one leg.
Yeah, he puts the leg into your
I
back.
also think the Walls of Jericho was fantastic. So
I didn't say. First of all, I didn't even say that Lion Salt was his best move. I said it's one of his best moves. But also, who does it besides him?
No one.
Exactly. If I ever become a wrestler, I'm definitely putting that in my moveset.
But we don't have to worry about that. So
Starship Pain or the Backstabber.
and
Oh, damn, it's my choices.
the day
against
has
each other.
come.
This is fucking mid card hell right here.
This is mid card heaven. First of all, is it my vote first?
Yeah.
Damn, this is actually hard for me because these are both my choices. But I'm gonna say about Starship Pain. I'm gonna rant about this because I know somebody's gonna say some bullshit. I didn't vote for it yet. I didn't choose. I'm saying people have said some bullshit online. I think it was one tweet that went viral that John Morrison misses the Starship Pain every time. It's not fucking true at all.
Okay, it's not every time. It's just
It's not
9 out of
close.
10 times.
It was
No, it's
Damone.
not
Damone
close.
said it.
No, it was like a viral tweet,
always-
and now
I've always
the
thought
whole
that.
internet thinks this, and it's bullshit.
It's true.
He hits the move every time. Does he hit it in the midsection every single time?
That's where he's
No.
supposed to hit it.
No, he hits it wherever the fuck he wants to hit it because it still works. He can hit it in
If
the
I
head,
hit you,
he can hit it in the knees. It still hurts. It's still
that's enough to
putting
get
it on you.
pinned.
It's still hurting you, okay? And second of all, the rate at which he misses the midsection is still maybe like 20%. But
That's a
of that
lot.
20%, that's still going to the head, the legs, or wherever else on the body, maybe even the nuts. That hurts worse.
And
So,
it's an illegal move.
well, the ref didn't stop it. So that's on the ref. Take it up with him. All I'm saying, or her, now that we have some wonderful female refs. All I'm saying is this fabrication against John Morris's name will not be stood for. It is absolute bullshit. And
That being said, it's the backstabber.
I'm gonna vote Starship Pain for the principal, but I won't be mad if Backstabber wins.
Damone, it's your turn.
I
I
could
already
have just
voted.
kept your vote on there, and you.
No,
But
it was
you assumed.
it's the backstabber.
You
It's the
assumed.
backstabber for the exact reason that Starship Pain he doesn't hit most of the time.
That's
All right.
bullshit. It's a lie. I just explained that
truth.
it's a lie.
All right, Eddie Guerrero's
What
Frog
the
Splash
compilation?
versus Ziggler's Zigzag.
Ooh.
Damone.
This is not gonna be a good time for me.
I'm gonna go with the Eddie's frog splash.
Yeah, I feel like there's a
Like
little
again, this is one where it's not out of nowhere, but the setup he does a shimmy, it's perfect. It's frog splash.
I feel like you're
Alright.
voting opposite of what you did the other two times, where the zigzag can be hit from literally any position, any point in time.
I just think
It's a perfect. Listen, let me finish my fucking sentence, motherfucker. You got your turn. You, the zigzag can be hit from anywhere. It's the perfect counter move. Like no matter what move you throw him into, he can use that as a counter to end the match. It, as I was saying in the chat the other day, if Dolph Ziggler was given the opportunities that others have been given, he would be considered a top 5 talent all the time.
W.
Zigzag. I was gonna vote for the frog splash, but you pissed me off, Damone.
And I'm gonna vote for the zigzag because it is more versatile. You can do it outside the ring. You can do it onto a weapon. You can do it.
You could do all that with the Frog
You
Splash.
can do that with the frog splash. You just put them
Okay.
on.
You can't
Do it
counter
for
with the frog splash.
Can you do a frog splash onto the steel steps?
Yes, you just put them on the steel steps.
Why didn't you
frog
do that?
splash?
That would be so dangerous. That would be so dangerous. But you
No
can
one
do
asked
that.
it was going to be dangerous.
As opposed to the zigzag where you're driving them into the steel steps.
My point stands.
And my point about being able to hit it out of nowhere when I don't think it's that close between the zigzag and the frog splash. I think the frog splash is a good amount better. So if it comes like down to it, if it's super close, that hitting it out of nowhere, that's where I think it makes the difference
So
in
you
my
think-
voting.
So you think Sister Abigail and Sweet Chin Music are super close?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so Razor's Edge versus End of Days, John.
I'm gonna go end of days, Papa Corbin. I mean, even the Deep Six, his signature could win this. Honestly,
It couldn't. It's the Razor's Edge.
I think the Deep Six is better, and you should
I
use the
agree.
Deep Six as his finisher. I'm gonna
It's
go
also
with Razor's
original.
Edge.
damn, that's pain.
All right,
It's
He
End of
never
Days,
lost. It's literally the most protected.
Nobody's
finisher of
kicked
all
out of an
time.
end of days though.
You know what we should have put in here? John Cena's Lightning Fist.
Oh,
The sixth move of Doom.
Yeah.
all right. So Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb versus CM Punk GTS.
Classic feud for
All I
classic.
want to say is there's
classic
only one of
tournament.
these that I would pretend to do off the top of.
Yeah, a
Well,
GTS, which is why
no,
GTS is going
He couldn't. No, that doesn't even make sense. Like, yes, there's
no,
only one of them
Mike
that you can
is
pretend to do.
speaking about the cultural impact of a move.
Yeah.
No,
And I think I'm first vote here, Travis. So I'd suggest shut your ass up. But also, Mike, like I said, Mike is talking about the cultural impact of the Swanton Bomb. It is one of the most memorable finishers in wrestling history. It is one of the most loved finishers in history, and it's original. CM Punk stole it. I mean, he did it better, but he stole it. So I'm going with Swanton Bomb. because it's not even CM Punk's best finisher, the GTS. The Anaconda Vice is. So
Travis.
Hold on 1 second.
I don't agree about the Anaconda Vice being Punk's best finisher.
I like it way better. I wish he had stuck with that.
You know,
I-
the Swanton Bomb is just a senton, correct?
Who
Yeah,
cares?
but from tall building.
And he
Oh,
arches,
oh,
his
but
back
my
more.
point is
He
that
arches his
Jeff
back
Hardy
more. It's
didn't-
different.
Did
But
it-
Jeff
but
Hardy did not
you
invent
gotta
that
go-
move.
You got this, and then you got the arch of the back. Different. He arches his back different.
Okay,
Yeah, but the
CM
Swanton, the senton is.
See, hold on. CM Punk does the beforehand, so it's a different move. He didn't steal it.
Okay, but nobody calls it the Swanton Bomb. CM Punk didn't come up with a new name for his move. Also, Jeff Hardy does the move differently.
But a senton is more of just a
regular front
backsplash.
flip. It's just a regular front
That's
flip.
what the fuck a Swanton is.
No, it is not, because he
Yes, it
arches his back with it. It's different.
it's
it's the
literally
back
same thing.
arch.
It's the back arch. It's different.
It's the same thing. It's the
No,
same
you-
thing, guys.
Guys,
guys, here's the thing. If you're doing back shots,
and Swanton Bomb, they're different.
if you're doing back shots with a girl and one arches her back more than the other, it's still back shots. Shut the fuck up.
It
It's
changes the
different.
move.
It does
makes
not.
a different
It does
move.
not.
It changes
No, and I don't
the
care
move.
how many he can throw up as many gang signs as he wants before he does it. It's still the same fucking thing. It's a senton, and
Okay,
go to sleep is
then-
the right answer.
Then why does every wrestling game have them as two separate moves that are animated different?
I agree.
Because of the
Oh,
got
fucking
him.
gang
Got
signs in
him.
the middle.
Gotti, no, it's because of the back arch, dork.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's
It's the
why they
same
does
move.
the slow motion.
You know there's
The
there's
senton bomb is
1,200,
it's a variation of a senton,
which is
Yeah.
not ain't that what I said?
but it's
It's a different
It's
move.
it's a senton, but it's different.
Oh my god! just go.
I'll give you credit for that, John. But you're still wrong. It's the GTS.
Y'all
the
are
GTS through.
disgusting.
Mike just hates it because it's CM Punk.
Hey, the other
If
day
it-
I saw something that was like push one, fire one, and
I think the swanton bomb
return
is
one or something like that.
way better.
And I chose to push Jeff Hardy, so you
I
should
think
be
the-
happy, John.
I think the GTS, even when who else is it? Hideo?
Well, his name's Kenta. but
Kenta.
yeah.
Well, I didn't like it when he did it either. I just think it's a fucking stupid move.
That's a terrible
Let-
take.
Let me put you on my shoulders, and I'm gonna knee you in the face as you
I
come
still
down.
didn't like it. I thought it was a dumb move. All right, so Triple H's pedigree versus Kurt Angle's ankle lock.
Woo!
Simone.
Whew. I'm gonna go with the ankle lock, especially when he grapevines it.
This is crazy, but I'm also gonna go with the ankle lock.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Ankle lock.
It's ironically like one of the submission moves you could hit out of nowhere.
I was gonna say I was gonna bring that up too, where he literally does bring it.
Like out of nowhere. Boom, ankle lock. And you can do it with the theatrics.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, especially the grapevine, like you said.
Right.
Roman Reigns' spear versus the clothesline from hell.
It's
John.
another banger.
I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns' spear.
I'll go with the clothesline from hell to tie it up.
Even though I acknowledge him as my tribal chief, I'm going with the clothesline from hell. I've literally sat and watched 20 minutes of just clothesline from hells before. And it's great. Just him just running full speed and take. And this is the simplest move in wrestling, a clothesline. And he makes it look like he's fucking killing you.
Yeah, 'cause he is.
This Phoenix Splash versus the 5-star Frog Splash.
Splash versus splash. I'm gonna go with the 5-star.
I'm gonna go with the Phoenix.
I'm gonna go with the 5-star. It's way more iconic, and Seth has other finishers that are way more effective. While
I don't
RVD always finish the shit.
I don't know why, but it seems like with these tournaments, when it's up to John's turn, it's like he's on The Price is Right. He's like he
It's
waits,
hard, man. It's hard.
and then he like looks, and then he's like, "I'll go with the 5-star Frog Splash, Drew."
And I like the theatrics of him like bouncing off and like hurt it. His ribs are hurting, and he has to
Yeah.
crawl over.
So the attitude adjustment, John Cena, or the 054, I don't know, by Mustafa
Yeah.
Ali.
It's the 054 all day. It's way more impressive. It's one of the most impressive moves I've ever seen. And the AA really isn't. It's had a bad rename. It's way more effective because John Cena's a bigger star, but 054 is a way cooler move.
You can have all the cool moves you want, but if nobody ever sees them, what's it matter?
But if
AA.
Mustafa Ali were afforded the opportunities John Cena was, to use your language,
He wouldn't be as big of a star. He's not as good as Dolph Ziggler. He's not as good as John Cena.
but his move.
He's not- But that one move doesn't make you a star. The thing with
But
Dolph
we're rating
Ziggler is Dolph
moves. We're not
Ziggler is
comparing stars. We're comparing moves,
all
motherfucker.
I'm saying is that you have to be a star to get over. That's the problem.
We're not talking
You know-
about that. We're talking about a move. We're
Okay,
talking-
well it's the
How do you
attitude
get the move
adjustment. Either
over?
way, it's attitude adjustment. Put my vote down.
you're wrong.
Damone.
Well, Travis is wrong, and it's the 054. The attitude adjustment. I'm gonna be honest. It don't unless he's putting you through something or
Like a
throwing
table,
you off
yeah.
something. It doesn't fucking look like it hurts.
That
He's
is
literally
fucking
just going-
wrong as
I did
hell.
not expect to
Yeah.
come through for me on that.
He's doing-
I'm so
Don't hate
shocked.
Travis,
flips.
Travis, next time you go to Buffalo, you need to pick Damone up and put him
I will.
in an attitude adjustment. Let us know if it hurts.
When we go to John's wedding, I'm
Okay.
gonna hit you with the.
But it has to be
go
onto a
sleep.
mat. It
That's
can't
what
be
it's
through a
gonna be.
table. It can't be through a table because he said when it's through a table, it's better. So
We're gonna put it.
I'm gonna do it on his driveway.
We're putting John through a table at his wedding. It'll
I'm
be the
putting-
one with his cake on it.
I'm gonna hit Mike with a go to sleep at John's wedding.
Motherfucker, you're gonna go to sleep at the wedding.
Probably. You're as
all right.
old as me, so.
All right, so the Rock Bottom versus the Diamond Cutter. So People's Champ versus People's Champ. Damone.
Oh, Damone.
I'm gonna go with the Rock Bottom. Even though I like Diamond Dallas Page and the Diamond color is good.
I mean, he did
The
it.
Rock
He was just
Bottom
like
is better.
RKO. There was barely a setup, so he go. There's less
The
setup. So
RKO
everything that you went against in
They're-
in other ones, you're going against in this
They're
one.
not that close, to be honest.
They
Like
really-
the diamond. No, I'm saying
It's
in
the
my
same
opinion.
setup.
No, I'm not saying the RKO and the diamond color aren't pretty close to being the same. I just think the RKO is a way more iconic and a better move
That's
the
a
way he
W.
hits it.
W.
And I just think the Rock Bottom is a better move than the diamond color, and it's not that close. So the hit it out of nowhere factor isn't in there. So it's the Rock Bottom.
Well, there is the hidden out of nowhere. That
'Cause
was
he can
his
hit the-
whole
you can-
gimmick.
You can
That
hit a
was the
Rock
whole
Bottom
fu-
out of nowhere.
The Diamond Cutter, that was the whole gimmick. When I say that they took the Diamond Cutter's gimmick and gave it to Randy Orton, they literally took the whole fucking thing and gave it to Randy Orton.
And he did it better.
By a lot.
But you can also hit a Rock Bottom out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because it's
All right.
literally arm up, bam.
All on the Diamond Cutter versus RKO subject, Damone, I agree with you 1000%. On the Diamond Cutter versus Rock Bottom conversation, I 1000% disagree. The Rock Bottom is literally just a falling Uranagi.
And you're saying that like it's a bad thing?
Yeah, it's a
It
bad
is.
thing.
It's not the Rock. Okay, let's
Uranagis are
just get this.
Thick,
Let's
though.
just get this
Who
out in the
cares?
open. Let's get this out in the open. The Rock sucks.
You're
He's not that good. He's not
fried.
good.
That's-
He's not
I
good.
would- I would go that far.
He's a fucking formulaic promoter.
You're
He's
fried.
less than mediocre in the ring.
You're fried.
All of
I
his
wouldn't go that
finishes
far.
are bullshit.
I wouldn't know. The Rock Bottom is not bullshit.
It is. And also, I don't know if the Rock Bottom counts as a fucking finish because the motherfucker usually hits a Rock Bottom and then spins around and does the worst fucking move in professional wrestling. Fucking
He also won
people's
a lot
elbow.
of, well, he won with the Rock Bottom a lot.
Either way, it's the Diamond Cutter, and I know
There
that
was
John's
a-
gonna fucking vote me out, and the Rock Bottom's gonna go
Bet
through,
your
and it's
ass
gonna be
I am.
fucking 054 versus the goddamn Rock Bottom, and neither one of those movies should have made it through. And you
You
guys
know
are
what?
fucking stupid.
Cope Dort.
John, if you were a true scene kid, you'd go with DDP.
I
He has
am
tight
not a
jeans. No,
DDP.
he has tight jeans. He has long hair.
Shut
and
up,
he comes
Boomer.
out to the rock music.
But The Rock is fucking hype, and I feel like he gets disrespected too much. So I'm going with The Rock.
You dare say that you're hardcore?
And
You vote for the corporation,
right.
Mr. Hollywood himself.
Cope. I like The
I-
Rock. His movies are great. Jumanji was fun. I like it.
Yeah, well, DDP does yoga.
The Rock, you know what The Rock does? Steroids.
You know what The Rock
Hey.
doesn't do? Ever work for AEW bonus points.
You know what The Rock did do? Work for UFC.
But he
All
didn't
right.
work for WCW.
So we're gonna try to go speed round here. Canadian Destroyer versus 619. John.
Canadian Destroyer. They're both
Everyone's
iconic. They're both incredible. Canadian Destroyer is more impressive.
Travis.
Deadliest finisher in the game, 619.
I'm gonna go with the 619 because it doesn't
Wow.
need isn't as clear with the 619 that your opponent's helping you do the move.
Damone, this isn't what gets set up easiest finisher tournament.
And this is my opinion. Don't be mad because you don't get the vote.
Your opinion. Fucking wrong. Samoan Spike versus the RKO.
Hold on, before we vote, imagine Randy's going for an RKO and he spikes a mid RKO.
That would be fucking dope.
That'd be a dub.
Continue.
I imagine him doing it, but like Orton falling in with the RKO still in.
Damone.
So they're both dead.
So they're both dead. That would be a fucking sick spot.
That would be a 6 spot.
I'm gonna go with the Samoan Spike.
Damn, that's controversial,
Travis.
actually.
It's fucking hard.
Samoan Spike is the scariest finisher I've ever seen, and the RKO is the most complete, like, out of nowhere finisher I've ever seen. So this is really difficult, but in terms of what I think is more terrifying, I'm going to go with Samoan Spike.
Damn, I can't believe that loss. I was going to vote RKO, but I lose anyway, so.
That's a controversial opinion. Samoan
Yeah.
Spike over RKO.
I think
It was
RKO
close.
is like top a lot. Like, it could maybe even be top 1.
If
like,
it got
so great.
against anything else, it probably wins this tournament.
Yeah. But
Stunner,
the Umaga love here is real.
Stunner versus Sweet Chin Music. John.
I'm going Sweet Chin Music. I don't know. I just like it better. And they've both been bastardized, but I think that the super kick's more fun.
Did the stunner get bastardized?
Oh, Kevin Owens using it, IMO. I think that he should
Someone
have
else
never
is
touched
using
it.
it too.
Who?
Someone else used it for a while, didn't they?
I don't think so.
Well, there's the Eclipse, which is like a top rope stunner.
I felt like someone else did it. They would do a stunner that wasn't
Eugene.
equivalent. No. It was recent. They could do it off the rope. They jump off the rope.
Oh, John
middle
Cena.
rope. Was it
John
Cena?
Cena. Yeah, and John Cena.
Yeah,
did
He
better.
did the
springboard.
springboard
The
stunner.
springboard stunner was better than the Stone Cold stunner. Cope.
All right. Who's
It's on Travis.
I'm gonna go with the Sweet Chin Music too.
I'm also gonna go with Sweet Chin Music.
okay? Lion Salt versus Backstabber. Damone.
It's the Backstabber.
It's the Lion Salt.
I'm going Backstabber. I think that it's more original by a lot.
It's also more of a finish.
Is it
Like-
original?
Like
wait, hold
he
on.
used the Lion Salt, but he
I
didn't
never
really
saw a
finish most of the
Backstabber
time.
before Carlito did it.
Well, guess what? He stole it.
From who?
I don't remember the guy's name, but here's the thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
motherfucker.
no! Wait! I'm about to tell you this story. This is actually funny. So I was in a wrestling group on Facebook. This was like last week or the week before. Like this is super relevant. They were talking about Carlito in there, and then this guy's in the comment sections like throwing a fit. He's like, "Yeah, he stole my fucking finish." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "There's no way." So I wanted to argue with this guy. So I went back and said, like, who invented the backstabber? And sure enough, it was the guy that said it.
He can cope because Carlito.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Really?
double knee backbreaker, Chi Cruz.
So he was in a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Why didn't you
That
get him on
shows
the
how
show?
relevant
Damn.
he is.
Well, because he seemed like a prick, and I don't know.
All right, Zigzag versus Razor's Edge. I don't know who went last.
Is it me or is it?
It's
Yeah.
I think
John's
it's-
turn.
Yeah.
We all know where my vote's going, baby.
Razor's Edge.
Hell no, it's going Zigzag. Hernandez did the Razor's Edge better
Right.
anyway.
Travis.
Sorry, Damone. Zigzag.
Let's go.
I might have voted for the zigzag too.
I like the Razor's Edge. It's very protected, but Zigzag is a dope finish.
It never
Yeah.
got the respect it deserved ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I will give it that. I'll give it the out of nowhere edge where the Razor's Edge doesn't have that.
The GTS or the ankle lock? Damone.
I'm gonna go with the ankle lock. It's close, but it's the ankle lock.
Travis.
I'm going ankle lock.
Okay.
I'm going ankle lock too.
Shamrocks though.
Shamrock.
Yeah.
Clothesline,
Oh, he does it.
clothesline from Hell versus 5-star Frog Splash. John.
5-star all day. It's still a clothesline. I'm sorry. I just can't get behind that.
Travis.
It's the clothesline from hell.
It's the clothesline from hell.
That is so fucking wrong. You two are just being dumb now.
What?
Mike's right. Y'all,
That is the
y'all are
dumbest
wrong.
thing you guys have said all night. You said a lot of dumb shit.
Sometimes the simple things in life are the best things in life.
Right.
And that simple clothesline taking someone's head off.
No,
Have you ever seen like Billy Gunn sell the clothesline from hell?
I don't care.
Motherfucker does like a backflip.
I don't give a shit.
Imagine. Hold on. Imagine
Imagine
Dolph
Dolph
Ziggler
Flash,
taking it.
a
That's what I was about to
thousand-
say.
Yeah, imagine
Five-
Dolph taking a fucking clothesline from hell.
The 5-star Frog Splash is a way superior fucking finisher.
He got a fucking clothesline over as a finisher and became world champion.
Oh, and the 054 or the Rock Bottom.
054. All day.
Travis.
Rock bottom, because I still don't know what the fucking 054 is.
It's a reverse 450
No.
splash, dork.
It's the rock bottom.
Actually, you know what? That's actually I'll give him creativity points for the 054 being 450 backwards.
All right. So 619 versus Simone Spike. Damone.
Once again, imagine he counters a 619 with a Simone Spike.
That would be dope. Samoan Spike.
I'm going with
Travis.
Simone Spike. I don't think I realized how much a Simone Spike could be used.
I was
as a
going to
counter.
go with 619 actually on that one.
Sweet Chin Music versus Backstabber.
Well, hold on. Before we move on to that, the issue with the 619 though is he always had to do another move. It wasn't like he could just hit the 619 and
That's
go
not
for
true.
the pin.
But
That's
the
not
splash
true.
is the pin,
That's
though.
not true. That's not true.
Not always, but
That's it.
most
No,
of
no,
the
let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Well, okay.
One time he hit that shit. That motherfucker didn't move again. Deadliest finisher in the game.
except for that one time. Most of the time he had to hit either like a
Who else?
leg drop or West Coast pop.
Who else can say they hit their finish
I
and
can
ended
think
not
of
only
one-
the match,
I can think of one more. and
ended
it's
the
not
life.
good.
who was it?
All
Oh
right.
no! Don't do it. Is it start with the? Is it
So
start with the?
yeah.
Sweet Chin
What do you
Music
think?
versus Backstabber.
New Jack tried.
But he didn't. Yeah, but
Sweet-
this man succeeded.
Hey, Sweet Chin Music or Backstabber?
Let me talk.
No.
Fuck off. we haven't even been on an hour yet.
We're about to be on an hour, and I've got a last segment planned.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do what did H
Got
do?
plans.
No, we're not doing a what did H do.
All right. Is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
No, nobody
It's-
voted. See, there's
It's
no
my
numbers
turn,
here.
right?
So it's the most turn.
Sweet Chin Music.
It's Sweet Chin Music by a lot. Backstabber should have lost in round one.
I was going with
Two.
Backstabber on this. I just think once again more original. Even though he
He
didn't invent it,
flipped.
but it was like it's a concept that I don't know. Just a kick versus like that. I don't know. It's more. I think it's cool.
Wait. I need to go
Sweet
back
Chin-
to something that Travis said. He said that
I
Starship.
corrected myself. I corrected
Okay.
myself.
I was gonna
I
say,
said round two.
I was gonna say you said he should have lost in round one, but you voted against it. I'm like, you're the reason it didn't.
All right. So zigzag versus ankle lock. I don't
We all
the
know where
last-
my vote's going.
Damone goes next.
I'm going with the ankle lock.
I'm going with the zigzag.
Let's
Oh.
fucking go.
All right. So clothesline from hell, the rock bottom, Damone.
I'm going clothesline from hell.
Y'all are such
Travis.
marks.
I'm going from the clothesline from
Y'all are such marks. Rock bottom, but I'll take my L. I've been eating a lot of L's late, and then it's like I was winning a lot of these early, and now I'm eating the L's.
All right, we're going backwards. Zigzag versus clothesline. John.
We all know. You know where to put my point.
Travis.
We all know. You know where to put my point.
No, I don't.
Zigzag.
Oh, I was gonna say I would imagine Dolph going for the zigzag, not being able to hit it, and then JBL just turning around and bam, clothesline from hell,
Hey,
and the sell from Ziggler on that.
would be crazy, but I imagine it the other way. He goes for the clothesline for hell, and
Oh,
Dolph ducks under it and then hits the zigzag right after.
And everybody cheers super loud because everybody hates JPL.
yeah, that would happen. That both of those would be dope. Make it happen, Vince.
Sweet Chin Music versus Samoan Spike. Damone.
I don't know if JBL's in shape. He wasn't even in shape like during his run.
He doesn't need to be. Never
He
was.
never was. So just hit a power bomb with the cigar, a clothesline from hell. That's all we need. Shit.
The cigar power bomb is so corny.
It is, but it's great. It's such a dick move. Fuck, this one's tough. I'm gonna go with Sweet Chin Music.
Travis.
Sweet Chin Music.
Yeah, I'm making that a sweep.
Because it can be hit out of nowhere, and you can do it with the theatrical tuning up the band.
I just did this to make my prophecy come true.
Sweet Chin Music. Sweet Chin Music and
I didn't
Zigzag.
even
in the
realize
finals.
this is where we were going.
I can't believe Ziggler actually made it to the finals in a tournament.
And he's gonna win. Put my vote where it goes.
Damone, you vote next.
I'm going Sweet Chin Music. It's more iconic too.
I could.
You can't sweet chin music somebody into the stairs. You can't do it. It's not versatile.
You know what?
Damone's voting for Sweet Chin Music but hates the Bucks because they do super kicks.
It's not the same move.
It's a super-
Mike,
It
don't
is.
be on this side. You're gonna make Travis go against me. Take Damone's side, Mike.
Also, that's not the only reason I hate the Bucks. That's on the list, but not the only reason. It's like saying you only hate CM Punk because you hate the GTS.
Well, the reason that you said you hated them is because Super Kick Party.
No, he hates him for a lot of other reasons.
That's on there.
I have it on recording.
Yes, I definitely said that because it's true. I hate them for the super kick party because it's not just one super kick. It's multiple super kicks when the person should have fucking been down.
Them indie guys just built different. like Big Show in the indies.
Big Show hit it a zigzag.
Big Show 850 super kick from the Bucks once.
All right,
Try to
Travis.
go down.
I'm still shocked that the zigzag beat the ankle lock.
All right, let Travis vote.
Do the right thing.
It's the.
Nope.
He's gonna
Zigzag.
swerve.
Let's go.
I knew that was coming. I knew the
Yeah, I
swerve was
seen that
coming.
too.
Woo!
I
I
did.
did it.
Somehow, Ziggler won a tournament.
I did it. After all those times since I
We
started.
did it. We did it.
We
Yeah,
did
we
it.
gotta run it back because we have the two biggest Ziggler fans in this.
Ah!
Hey,
Why am I
y'all
doing this
remember in
again?
the first tournament how bad Travis was fucking grilling me? He just recently got his ways under control.
I started going back and watching like the 2014 era Ziggler and before, and realized how fucking good he was, and fell in love with that man. Yeah, I said it. What are y'all gonna do about it?
Zigzag you.
This is
Nope, you're not. You're not Dolph Ziggler.
Unstoppable.
He is. He is a top 5 talent of all time.
All right,
God, it
so
feels good to not be
That-
alone anymore.
that brings us to the end of the episode. But before we go, we are going to do something that we used to do back in the day, and we're going to do a quick count. For those who don't remember what that is,
I've never done
I
this.
don't.
it
I do.
is
I know exactly
there-
what it is.
you get up to. So I'm going to give you a pair, two
Oh, yeah, I remember
wrestlers.
that now.
You got to book a feud with 3
You have
matches.
to book. you book up to 3 matches, and you get to have up to 1 extra person outside the feud come in to interfere.
Ooh,
Do all 3 of you want to do it?
Sure.
I can do it.
Sure.
All right. So who wants to go first?
John does.
I'll go
First
first.
Right.
time.
John.
Yep.
And then everybody's gonna get the same one. The quick count for today is going to be we're gonna do Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles.
Ooh.
Mm.
So I'm going to say,
And you have to do it quick, so that's the point of
yeah.
quick count.
So the premise is going to be AJ and Omos beat the shit out of Dominic, because we can do this next week. As
You
very
already
realistic.
brought too many people in.
You
Oh,
can,
you're
you can bring 1 extra
One.
person in.
So
outside-
just
from outside the
AJ
team.
beats the shit out of Dominic. And of course Ray is that's personal. He's messing with the family. Gets pretty gets his heat. And then so Rey Mysterio, so I have 3 matches. So I'll say that AJ has, does it have to be 3 matches just between them
You
or
can
between
go
other
up
people?
to 3 matches.
You
So
can
if
only
wanna
use 3
do-
people total.
Right. You can use 3 people total.
Got it.
You've already used Dominic, so
And you
yeah.
can go up to 3 matches. If you wanted to do it at 1 match, you can, but it's
Yeah. So I can use Dominic again, or is that one?
Yeah.
you could
can
use
So-
him
as much as
throughout
you
the
want.
feud.
AJ faces Dominic. AJ beats him pretty dominantly. Starts attacking him after the match. Ray comes out, chases AJ off. Next week, Ray and AJ have a match, and AJ gets himself disqualified, beats him with a chair. And then their third match is going to be the pay-per-view match, and of course, Rey Mysterio gets a triumphant win. Or it doesn't have to be even clean. It could be like, oh, Dominic comes out hobbled, distracts AJ, and then Ray fucking kicks him to the rope. 619 wins.
Cool. That was quickest quick count. Travis, you go because Damone's muted.
Damone
I
can
can
fucking
go. I can go.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I seen you had people running around behind you.
It's like an old episode.
Yeah, it really is.
So, AJ Styles is with Ole Miss. AJ goes on a run, wins the world title. On an episode of Raw, Rey Mysterio comes out, announces that he's going to retire. They talk about how he's the greatest high flyer of all time, which pisses off AJ, who comes out with Ole Miss and says, "No, I'm the greatest high flyer I'll ever live. I've won multiple world titles in multiple companies." And then he has Ole Miss beat down Ray. Ray ends up having to face Ole Miss in a match to earn a title shot against AJ because he wants revenge and he wants to prove who's the greatest high flyer of all time. He beats Ole Miss. And then at the pay-per-view, it's Ray versus AJ Styles. Title versus career, or not title versus career, just for the title. And Ray ends up beating Ole Miss, tries to interfere, gets kicked out by the referee. Ray counters a what's it called? The elbow. Drawing a blank on the
flying forearm.
The flying forearm. Counters it into a 619, wins 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio gets one more last title shot run. Short one.
Okay, Travis.
I hate to do this, but I was going a similar route that Damone was going. The same setup with the what did he just say? The best high flyer.
Mhm.
They're talking about they just give Rey Mysterio an award and like are doing like a lifetime achievement award type deal at like maybe Slammies or something like that. And AJ Styles is also a face. They both came out and he says like, look, it'd be an honor to face you one-on-one. So they have their first match and it is we're gonna do it in Japan at Beast in the East 2. And they're
Weird.
going to follow traditional Japanese rules where it's a 15-minute time limit. And they wrestle to a draw. So they push them. They say, okay, like we need a winner. So it'll be AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio at SummerSlam. And the first they go through the match. It's just like what you expect. It's very fast paced, whatever. He goes in. AJ Styles gets Rey Mysterio down. He's beating him up down. He gets on the apron, goes for the flying forearm, and I'm stealing Damon's thing again. Rey Mysterio hits a drop kick onto the knee of AJ Styles, and he hits the second rope. He's dangled over the rope. Rey Mysterio goes to hit the 619, but when he does, AJ catches his legs and drags him out of the ropes and hits the Styles Clash for the win.
Cool.
Rey Mysterio's like, oh, well, I got one
I
more.
thought you were done. You
I got
paused like
one
you were
more,
done.
motherfucker.
All right, let's go.
Rey Mysterio says that, you know what I mean, it was close. It was close. Like he wants one last chance to show he can hang with the young guys. AJ Styles says that's fine. They go on to have a second match. This time Rey Mysterio is winning most of the match. He's pretty much controlling the match he's the faster, he's the more agile guy in the match. He's showing off his skill set as being the best high flyer. AJ Styles a little bit more rougher, trying to ground him, trying to beat him up. And just when Rey Mysterio hits the 619 and he goes to do the springboard, like the splash onto him, he gets on the top rope, but Dominic pulls him off the top rope and makes him smack on the outside of the ring. Dominic beats the hell out of Rey Mysterio and throws him in for AJ to cover him, setting up Dominic versus Rey Mysterio.
By the way, Ray's only 2 years younger than AJ.
Jeez.
He's younger than AJ?
I mean older, I meant.
Oh, I knew they were close.
He's only 2 years older than AJ.
People just think AJ is young because it took him 25 years to get to WWE.
And then he won everything.
Yeah.
At least I didn't give you another Mankind versus Kalisto.
How many
That's
times did you-
goated.
That's terrible.
I think that was the first
that was
one
the
we
first.
did.
That wasn't the first one. It was like the third. No, we did.
We always
these
did quick
after
counts.
every episodes, and after like I started running out of it. I just kind of picked two people that came off the top of my head. It was Mankind and Kalisto, and then Travis refused to do it.
I forgot
Sounds
what
like
I
me.
did. Like I couldn't
Yeah, it does sound like
repeat it. If I
But anyways,
tried right
that
now.
was a good quick count.
'Cause
I
it's-
enjoy that. When we have time at the end of episodes, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to have a quick count ready so we can do that. And I'm gonna try to bring back what would H do.
Those were
I
terrible
never did
segments.
that one too.
Quick
They're
count. is
terrible
fun.
segments.
Quick count is
what
not
what did
terrible.
H do? What did H do? Are terrible.
Terrible.
It would be
What did H do?
John.
hilarious.
It's basically like what if Triple H got transported back to 1776 and had to take over America as the fucking
Yeah, one of
leader
them was
I love
independent.
that.
Was-
What if he
was-
was president?
What I think it was. What would Triple H do if he was in Gettysburg? during
all
Gettysburg Address?
of
And
them
then
happened
they
with the
had
same
him
thing.
turn-
into the ring.
they had him turn on Abe Lincoln. Pedigree
That's-
Abe Lincoln.
That's always what happens, and what would H
That's
do?
the point.
It's the same segment over and over again with different
I like
characters.
it.
What did H do was fun. But
It's
Tear up
Or
the
even
Bill
as
of
good.
Rights.
quick count is fun. That was a good quick count. I'm gonna try to incorporate.
Who was your
quick
favorite? You had
counts
to pick a
again.
winner. That's the
Oh
point.
yeah, you're right. I liked Damone's the
That's
most,
fair.
but I was also gonna put it up on Twitter to see if we can get a listener poll on it as well. All right, and we can ask the other hosts who we're not if they listen.
one.
Well, Keith
Who's
could.
two? Keith.
Keith's not a host anymore. He
Keith
retired.
He didn't retire. It's been very clear that he hasn't retired. He's just on hiatus.
Is it? Is that clear?
Yeah, he.
Travis, we thought you retired. Look at your
I
ass.
tried. I tried.
He's
People
tried like
keep
84
quitting.
times.
People quit quitting.
I'm sure Keith will be back. I'm giving him at least 2 months. All right, but that was Book It. We're gonna go ahead and do our plugs before we get out of here. Little Fudge,
Have a good night.
Travis.
Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at my new handle at I am Travy T. IAMTRAVVYT for all 3 social medias. That way it is consistent across the board.
Did you change your TikTok or did you make?
Yeah,
a
I
new
changed everything.
one? Okay,
to I am
you were
Travy
just
T.
able to change it.
Yeah.
So, like, could you have 2 V's?
Yeah. I couldn't. Primetime Travy T was just too long
It was too long.
on Twitter.
All right.
Damn, he finally got the other V back. He did
I
it.
know. Hashtag we got Travy the V.
I am
Success.
Travy.
Success.
I am Travy T sounds like the beginning of like a documentary.
It's
It
getting
is.
the true
My
My
crime.
social media is a documentary of my life.
Like a true crime documentary. I be tweeting, so follow me on Twitter at the Money Colt, DAMONEYCOLT, like the team. Go Colts! Gonna win the Super Bowl. I tweet about basketball, wrestling, MMA, politics, or just whatever random thought pops into my head. So follow me on Twitter. I have TikTok, same thing. I do like a TikTok every 3 months.
You need to get better at both. Your tweet game's been low.
My tweet game has been weak lately, but I'm gonna pick that back up. So follow me still.
You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike. You can find me on TikTok, hi-fi Mike, no underscore. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. You can go get yourself, go to our shop. You can buy yourself a Primetime Travie t-shirt. That's a banger hoodie. You can get a Hi-Fi Mike shirt. You can get a Lil Fudge shirt.
You can.
Certified L. You can also get them as t-shirts. You can get them as mugs. You can get it as pillowcases.
Computer
bags. You
Pajamas.
name it. Almost they have it. Stickers. I got stickers. I put the die-cut sticker on my car, and I now have T13 Media decals, basically.
If you get it as a tattoo, though, we're gonna sue you because that's our property. Our
no.
You're not gonna get free merch for the tattoo.
Right. We're gonna sell. If you get a T13 Media tattoo, I will send you a free T-shirt.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if
Damone's so corporate now,
right?
Damone went and got a promotion at his job, and now he's so fucking corporate all the time.
It's my intellectual. It's our intellectual.
We need time off.
Corporate
We need time off, and this motherfucker docks our pay. And he's not even paying us.
You haven't earned PTO yet.
Kenny
The fuck
ain't
I haven't.
gotten shit
The
this
fuck I
month.
haven't.
Right?
I've been here as long as any goddamn body. Fuck off.
But
You used it all.
Get the fuck out of here.
but that is Book It. See ya.
Bye.